Yo, 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 yo! So, miss me? I'm here with Hardcore FGC, which is why I almost infringed on trademark. But yeah,
Yo.
I've been an affiliate for 5 years. Can you believe it? On Twitch, that is. I'm not paid on YouTube or anything. But yeah, we're celebrating 5 years today. Also, sincere apologies for not being around. I'm not gonna lie to people. Bit of a stressful time right now for me in my life with everything going on. And I've got meetings in regards to improving my care situation, hopefully, next week. But shout outs to my brother Diesel Dave, who for, like, I swear, like 13 nights in a row, like basically 2 weeks, has been putting me to bed at a time I'd want, because my agency, who I'm not going to name and shame, are basically refusing me to give me a reasonable time. And it's kind of weird that I would even consider 9 PM a reasonable time at this point. But frankly, I would. Like, but Hardcore knows all about these struggles. Don't you, sir? So, but anyway, that's not what we're going to be talking about all that much. I mean, if you have questions about it, I'll answer them. But we're going to play Tekken, because we enjoy Tekken.
Yes. Kinda.
When the going gets tough, the tough play Tekken. Right? That's how that goes. Right?
Sure.
Yeah. By the way, because it's my affiliate anniversary, you can celebrate with a party hat emote today. And I'll be all like, happy affiliate anniversary in the chat. So feel free to do that if you want. Hardcore's here. Awesome. Now, because I'm free this evening, this is probably the first of 2 streams today. Like, fluff it. I might as well make the most of the day. So I may well be live later with more, and then I don't know about streams tomorrow, day after, and stuff. I really don't know. I'll see. Like I said, stressful week ahead, but... Okay, I'm over at the June cabinet. Hardcore. Let's go. Thank you for the resub, Yaks. 57 months. When's fact? That's good. That'll be the 7th. That'll be... Oh, frick, that'll be tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, goddamn. Alright, maybe I'll stream Tekken tomorrow as well. Maybe. Yeah. And then I believe the day after... Hang on, can I just check something real fast? The day after, don't we have... Yeah, the day after we have Tony Hawk's 3+4. So maybe I'll stream that too. But I do have, as I said, appointments coming up that might change when I can stream what, but yeah. Yeah.
Look at you, purple rank bitch.
Hey, I was battle ruler and then I lost it and I wanted to get it back, and dude, you know how rank be. But yeah, battle ruler was the top purple rank, of course, and I've just not been able to get back up there. But yeah, that's what happens when you play the game. You know what? All that stuff you were saying to me in T7, like, you know, when you were climbing and I was like, man, how are you doing that? I was like, you just got to play the game. Guess what? Tekken 8's the same. You just got to play the game. And if you play it enough, you simply will get there by virtue of, as you play it, you do naturally just get better over time, and with enough matches, you will climb. You know what, I am gonna try Fakam Ram, right? Just like when Anna released, I will try Fakam Ram, but if you know, I will not be a Fakam Ram main. Purely through the virtue of he is a very hated character, and like if I end up liking him to the point where, like, if you even hear me consider being a Fakam Ram main, promise me something, Hardcore. Promise me you will actually kill me. Like, completely dead kill me, right?
Like he hurt you, yeah?
Yeah, no, because like somebody caught him out of that lava bath. I want no safety net. Like all of the lava actually completely kill me. Like Andy's not in Tekken 9. Like yeah. So I won't be playing Falcon Ram other than to try him out for the funsies. So hopefully he'll suck, and I won't be able to play very good with him. Yeah, that's the plan. It's like I'll try him, be like, oh man, his buttons really don't work for me. We move on. Damn, girl. Ah! Because Lydia's best girl. We all know this. Everything. No! Yaksai will not. Although, I will admit, I am partial to a blackcurrant Capri Sun. They're nice. They're tasty. Yeah. Oh yeah! Let's go.
Round 2. Fight.
Good to see you here, Yax. And yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Round 3. Fight.
Cameraman, what the frick? Very nice, sir. Second game, and like, yeah, I am defeated. Nice one.
One last.
You're a good player, Uncle. Always have been.
In 7, I'll agree with you.
Again, it all comes back to like if you played the game. Like you were actually right all along. Not that I ever thought otherwise. Although there are some things that no matter how many hundreds of hours I put into this game, I just don't seem to improve. It's very hard to rewrite muscle memory. Extremely.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh man, come on. Ah,
Ah!
nice. Whoa, 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 you Trixie. Ah, what the frick? Come on. 3 lows. Damn.
Round 3. Fight.
Man, I didn't want standing 3. Oh my. Whoa! Clip that! Finish the combo, Andy. Yeah!
Fuck's sake, I was robbed.
Umieram z głodu. Może później pójdziemy coś zjeść.
That was actually a pretty cool round. Oh, 5 years of this Twitch twit being affiliated. It's crazy.
Bądźmy dumni
Thank
z tej
you
walki.
everyone who's ever supported me on that journey.
Fight.
Thank you absolutely everybody. I mean, you know, people come and go. Like, I think one of the first names I ever read in chat that wasn't someone I knew was somebody like Fluke. I think I was playing Titanfall 2, which actually was 5 years ago today to the day. And so, you know, that's not a name I've read in chat in a while. Obviously, there's lots of others in that bucket as well. But, you know, you all helped me get to this point. So thank you, all of you.
Round 2. Fight.
Past, present, and future. I am grateful for everything. Absolutely everything. You know? One 1,950 streams in. 5 years with a purple button. Sub button thing.
Muszę wygrać w imię wszystkich Polaków.
Yeah, I play so much Tekken that I don't even make the time to make a cool, unique custom costume for Lydia. I really should do that. Every time I go on Tekken, I'm like, yeah, I should really do that.
Bądźmy dumni z tej walki.
And then I never get around to doing it. Thank you, Dondi!
Fight.
This is probably going to be the first of 2 streams today, because yet again, I've cancelled my care. Because yet again, too early. But hey, let's use that as an excuse to celebrate if you guys want to play anything later. Much like we're celebrating now. Dead or Alive 5. You know what? I did actually reinstall it.
Round 2.
I did actually reinstall it. But hey, yeah, like that. I'm up for some DOA 5. We could do PS4 DOA 5. Let's call that a plan. I get to use Sarah Bryant from Virtua Fighter in that game. So why not?
Round 3. Fight.
Oh my god. So yeah, we got a hardcore FGC here. Oh, by the way, hardcore.
Fight.
Last of Us Part 1 and 2 is no longer Troy Baker's best performance.
Excuse you?
I said The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 is no longer Troy Baker's best performance.
How dare you? How dare you?
He's actually become even more skilled as an actor. Who would have thunk? And in Death Stranding 2 on the beach, I believe, has done one of his best performances to date.
That may be true, but how dare you?
Honestly, him reprising his role as Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence, was absolutely stellar in the sequel.
Nice.
Completely stellar. Detroit Baker's not the Baker of Detroit. What? Wait, are you giving up? You giving up on me, sir? Oh, you changed your character. And then Hacker's gonna come in. He was like, wait, let me take back. If you want me to random select hardcore, I will.
No.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't play the game enough, so.
I do think, see, here's the thing. Today is like the calm before the storm, right? Because, I believe like this patch, it really did iron out a lot of the problems with launch season 2. And obviously Fakam Ram, let's be honest, there are some people looking forward to him, but a lot of the Tekken community are not. So in a way, it's like, enjoy Tekken today, folks! Cause tomorrow, you know? Oh my god, I used my heat smash way too soon. Fuck. I can take it. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. That's one of Troy's lines.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
They have some good quality of life features. So, my favorite being favorite practice settings, which is what allows me to sit down at a cabinet, don't have to pick my main or costume, like, so, and you don't have to select the side, it just pre-does it. Gets you in the game quicker. But yeah, that's got nothing to do with the balance of the game itself. The best gameplay change, like you say, is the sidestep stuff. I don't like the change to key charge. Because now literally no one does it. We used to joke that no one does it, and now people really never do it. Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
What the? Oh man. I have to get better after a hop kick. Block it.
Universal bullshit.
Oh, you didn't mean to,
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
No.
Boom.
Round 3. Fight. You win.
Mam chwilę przed kolejnym spotkaniem. Ciekawe, czy tamta restauracja jest jeszcze otwarta.
Cool. Thank you for being here, everybody.
Round 1. Fight.
Frame trap. Skadoosh. Nice. Bonk. Yeah. That's the damage.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god. Wow.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Where go ahead? Wow, I just aged myself there. Oh my god. Boom!
Muszę wygrać w imię wszystkich Polaków.
Alright, you know what, let's have some fun. Yeah, okay, I'll finish the set and then, you know what, fluff it. I will change character. You had a fun night? Wow, Dondi, what happened?
Round 1. Fight.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright. She caught me pressing. Oh man.
Round 2. Fight.
What the hell, man? You know, I legit, when I got to the point when you were like, you needed a way to relax, I legit was expecting you to say, so I fired up Elden Ring on my PC. But that's not what you did. Only you can play that kind of game to relax, man. Only you. Still, I hope you're okay, man. I apologize for the streams I've missed lately. Like, you know, I won't lie. This is a celebration today, but yeah, it's been a stressful time sorting out my care situation, or lack thereof. And work continues, but yeah. I am sorry that I can no longer stream necessarily when I want to anymore. But hey, we do what we can. Oh my god. Very nice. Very nice.
Fight.
Hardcore really wants to be my Lydia. Yeah, I can tell. Oh. Oh god. All I gotta do is show some patience and then pick my opening when it's there. I can win this. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Do you want to run that back, or do you want me to character swap? Because you were close
fine,
that
run it
one.
back.
You were really close.
I can probably only play for that another 15 minutes or so anyway.
Okay, man. Well, listen. Thank you so much for being here, man, and joining. I appreciate you, man. All of you in the chat as well.
Fight.
Thank you so much. And thank you for bearing with me, because I'm a little grumpy lately. But hey, we made it. 5 years of affiliation. We made it. Dondi says tell Corey that he missed me. What?
Round 2. Fight.
We all miss you, Dondi. What are you talking about? Although, like I said, I'm up for DOA 5 tonight, so yeah, we'll play that on the PlayStation. Oh my god! Hang on, I gotta focus. Like, I'll chat to you in a minute, chat. Yeah. All right.
Round 3. Fight.
Of course you will, Dondi, because the thing is, you understand the hold system. So yeah. Oh my god. He actually did it. Nice one, man. And the thing is, right, because he specifically wants 5 instead of 6, what I even think I do know about the hold system is wrong, because they changed it in 6. And 6 is the one I'm most used to. So I'm gonna need your help, Dondi. Because I can never remember the whole system. And what you press for what thing. Oh my god, what the frick are you doing, man? I thought they changed the direction of, like, the way you count certain things. Where, like, it used to be forward in 5 and then it's backward in 6, or maybe the opposite, or something like that. I don't know.
Round 3. Fight.
I think I'll just stick to regular blocks. That's what you get.
Może później pójdziemy coś zjeść.
GG's, man.
GG's, dude.
Getting a bit warm up. Oh, we got to finish the set.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we gotta. It's all right. Where are you running off to? All right.
Round one. Fight.
Oh my gosh.
Round two. Fight.
Oh really? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'll digest all that in a bit, or at least try to. You're right, Elisa. Like, blocking a chainsaw would have hurt.
Round three.
But hey, video games, am I right? Video games. By the way, I did watch some of the mix-up over the weekend, and oh my god, JDCR is fun to watch, man.
Yep.
Holy shit! Like what he was doing with Dragunov, insane. Did you see that set against him and Sephi that went to like the final round or something?
I didn't really watch it, I just saw the highlights.
Okay, well that definitely would have been one. In fact, I probably missed or am missing the day 2 stream, but I can catch up on it later. Oh my god. Oh, Tom Dingo, thank you, man. You've been here since day 1. Thank you, dude. Listen, while I've got your attention, I do want to personally apologize for the fact that I'm very aware I've missed multiple streams over the last few days. And honestly, I'm going to miss a few more. Because I've got a very stressful week ahead of yelling at my council. And even when I'm free after that, obviously the meetings aren't all day. But like, I just need to relax. So, yeah, we made it to 5 years, but not unscathed, I would say. GG's, by the way, Hardcore. You won the last one. It was awesome.
Get ready for the next battle.
So yeah, I'm gonna be working very hard to have my needs met in such a way where I can live my day-to-day in a way that I'm satisfied with. We're not quite there yet. I'm just gonna be transparent with everybody. We're not quite there yet, but thank you, Hardcore.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Sorry for them like background. I'm really not. We could change it to 3-way. Oh no. Like, what's the default, Dondi? Like 5-way hold, 6-way hold, or 3? Like what's the default setting that the game naturally puts everyone on? And the people that want deeper can obviously change it. But like, yeah, I'd rather just play. I'm gonna check the default rules and keep it on that. 4-way is the default? Right, well then that's how I'd want to play it. I have another question. if you choose 4-way, can your opponent have a different setting, or is it something that both players have to agree on? Oh, 3-way was... Yeah, take care, man. And again, hey, my phone's always by me, dude.
Alright.
That was Hardcore FGC, everybody. Determined before matches. Right, okay. Fair enough. It's a global setting. Right. Well, given that I don't have anyone to play right now, I guess that means I'm going in ranked. Oh boy. Oh boy. But if there was ever a time to get my battle ruler ranked back before fucking run, today is it. That being said, if anyone wants to play me, feel free to join Tekken Fight Lounge Europe 10003 and let me know when you're here. We're not playing Wi-Fi. Not playing Wi-Fi. Gonna look to see you later. No worries, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you, all of you. Really appreciate it. And again, thank you for bearing with me when like there hasn't been a stream but should have been. It's gonna be like that way for a bit. Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my gosh. What's really scary is she's almost at 100 with her install. Oh man. There we go. Ah.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh my god. Jin Kazama, everybody. Oh no, I'm near a demo. I forgot about that. Yeah, we fell far last session. Ah. Interesting.
Get ready for the next battle.
I can't believe I've been regularly streaming on Twitch for 5 years. Well, actually, a little bit over 5 years. It was the 19th of June. Like, the 6th of July 5 years ago was how long it took me to get the purple sub button. I was playing Titanfall 2 5 years ago, and I believe it was Bellatrella that raided into me after playing Bloodborne. Used to love her Bloodborne streams. Still love her streams now, although I'm not sure when the last one was. You know how it is when you're a streamer. Like, yeah, there's just so many streams, and obviously in terms of when mine are, it's all up in the air at the moment. So I miss a lot of streams of friends, and we just don't get to hang out together as much because we're all streaming at different times. But yeah, I've never forgotten all the people that got me to where I am today. So thank you, everybody.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going down. But we'll bounce back, right?
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god.
Fight.
Koniec takiego!
Attacking combos, man. Whereas the best I've got is just that. Good enough, though.
Round 4. Fight.
Koniec takiego! Koniec takiego!
Hey, we defended our rank. Hey.
Wiele nas różni, ale nie za
Cool, the next game is not going to be a demo chance. Let's get it. Ah. And breathe. And breathe.
Wy też. Zaczynajmy.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Koniec takiego!
Oh my god, Andy, why did you... Oh. Okay, we didn't play well at all there. Man, ranked.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ranked.
Bez litości! Przygotuj się! Gotowa! Do koniec! Przygotuj się! Gotowa! Do koniec! Bez litości! Gotowa! Do koniec! Bez litości! Gotowa! Do koniec! Przygotuj się! Gotowa!
So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all your support over the years. It really, really means a lot. Yeah. I started streaming at a period of great change in my life, and obviously with the care and everything. Here we are 5 years later at a similar juncture. Like, yeah. There is actually definitely a parallel. Nice.
Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
All right.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Big reason for that is Michael Murray and his fandom of Muay Thai, but it's just a fact that, like, Bakam Ram is the Muay Thai man instead of Bruce these days. Like, yeah, it's just gonna be, if you want Muay Thai, it's gonna be fuck. I think that's just the way it's gonna be.
Get ready for the next battle.
And obviously, as the series goes on, I suppose it's only natural that, like, you know, they bring in new faces. It's like Horang was the new Beck,
Get ready for the
you know,
next battle.
with Tekken 3. And even though Beck made a return in 5 and 6, it's like eventually characters do get quote unquote replaced. So I'm almost wondering, like, what mainstay might be the next for the chopping block, right? Like, if they were gonna replace an existing character with a new but have a similar style. I mean, they kind of did that with, oh my god, Kunimitsu and Victor. Ish, right?
Round 2. Fight.
I think Namco are running out of time to do a Tekken collection, actually, because, you know, there's a lot of players that came in the Tekken 7/8 era that I almost think would struggle with classic Tekken in many ways. So, like, you know, they gotta make us a collection before all the fans have arthritis and can't play. Because you could get to a point where the modern audience just won't care. And if you look at this from a shareholder perspective of like, shareholder want game to make money. A Tekken collection, like the target audience for that is old, like legacy
Mam
fans.
chwilę przed kolejnym spotkaniem.
You know what I mean?
Ciekawe, czy tamta restauracja jest jeszcze otwarta.
And sure, there's the piracy angle, but like, the thing is, the people that, you know, are finding the ways and means to keep playing these games, the reason why they're doing it is because they love the game.
Bądź
So it's a
niedumny z tej
huge missed opportunity.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, they literally might not care enough to ever make it, but I really think they should, sooner rather than later. Because with how Tekken has changed, I feel like they've got a window of opportunity that's closing. You know.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, Konami seem to be... Clearly the people calling the shots at Konami are not the same people as, say, like 10 to 15 years ago. Because obviously we've got Silent Hill 2 remake with Silent Hill 1 remake confirmed. We've got Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater coming out soon, and it looks great. Konami might be starting to care again. I reckon the pandemic kind of altered the Konami's pachinko ambitions considerably, right? Because people were told to stay indoors. And what was the market that boomed when the pandemic hit? Video games. So in a way, it's not a surprise to me that Konami came crawling back into video games, like, more seriously. Obviously they kept making Yu-Gi-Oh games and stuff like that. But yeah, like, if you're in the midst of a pandemic, you're not going to an arcade, so you're not throwing money in a Konami pachinko machine with Metal Gear Solid 3 remastered cutscenes, are you? You're at home, you're playing video games. Like, so... in a way, Konami's return to video games, while great, they're only doing it to chase where the money is. It's only because it's where the money is. And as soon as they're not making enough money, I expect Konami to walk away from games again. Because clearly they've shown that they're just a corporation that really follows the money, maybe even more than some other big corporations. Like, Konami literally exited the market pretty much. But besides a few successful phone games, they were basically gone after Metal Gear Survive. That was a misinput on my part.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh really? I didn't realize Konami owned Bandai. Because it's Bandai Namco, so what? Konami owned Namco? What? Wait, what? Because obviously, Bandai Namco's never stopped making games. But Konami certainly has. Up until recently. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, just like, oh, okay. Come on, Andy. Oh, here it comes. Oh. Congrats on your promo. I want to be Battle Ruler again, but I'm a long way from it. But anyway, all the dreams of getting to Fujin before Fakaram, they're dashed now. Getting Battle Ruler back is pretty much dashed too. But, you know, oh, I did actually accept that. Just a little spot. We've been getting there, we've been getting there. And 5 years, man. 5 years. It is actually insane. I need to get on with an album. I have been writing. But, man, I missed... I'll get there, But, like, basically with my writing process, because I've done 2 albums in my life, right? Which is far too few for the age I'm at. But, like, you get to the point where you have... I get to a point where I have a collection of songs and I'm like, okay, there's enough here to make an album. And I like them all and yada yada yada. And then I just get on with the album. So my process, if I can even call it that anymore, is to literally just write songs. And then I try to find a common theme that I then, okay, these songs fit this theme, those songs are another theme, that kind of thing. We're still at the point where, like, I don't have enough well-formed ideas. But hey, I've got a mega ton of time on my hands. 5 years is way too long without music, although it's been longer than that, actually. My second album was in 2009. So it's an embarrassing long time. But hey, I've been living life, right? It's like, if anyone asks me, like, what took you so long? Life. You know, different priorities. That's just it. Definitely don't regret that either. Like, we're going through a rough patch right now for sure, which, hey, that's inspiration out of the wazoo, but like, yeah, no, before that, when I was occupied with life in all sorts of wonderful ways, like, that was great stuff, you know. But I have to say, like, I've really enjoyed the last 5 years streaming. Big time. Thanks to all of you. Oh, demo for the opponent? I'm sorry. I mean, obviously they might beat me and be fine, but this never feels good. I've got to be honest. I don't like when my opponent's on a demo. Oh my god. That's basically what I said. Alright. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're not getting demoted. I don't think. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, cool. Yep. Uh-huh. Fudge. I needed to do a low. Do a low. Oh my god. Thank you.
Final round. Fight.
Oh my god, what buttons? What amazing buttons. Sorry. I'm so sorry. GG, Tom. Yeah, oh, it never feels good, man.
Skończymy przed moim...
I don't like it. Not least because I now get less rank points for winning the next game. I'm trying to climb, yo. Very nice. Yeah, I was pushing the buttons.
¿Tienes café?
Oh, back one.
Round two. Fight.
All right.
Round 3. Fight.
To nic takiego! Bezpiecznie!
Oh, that is such a good low. Hold this. Oh, what? Okay.
You win.
Umieram z głodu. Może później pójdziemy coś zjeść.
We did need those points. We did. We did. Good luck, Conky. You'll get back to Flame Ruler soon enough.
Get ready for the next battle.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck and GG's. Good luck and GG's.
Bez litości! Gotowa! Bez litości! Gotowa! Bez litości! Gotowa! Dokładnie! Bez litości! Gotowa! Dokładnie! Bez litości! Gotowa! Dokładnie! Dokładnie!
Okay.
Bez litości! Gotowa! Dokładnie! Przygotuj się! Gotowa! Dokładnie!
Yeah. Lydia definitely does have that play style. I really like it.
Bez litości!
Let's not forget that after Armor King, that the next character after that, the last character of Season 2, is going to be another all-new original character, Tekken character design. Similar to what Lydia was when she debuted at the end of Tekken 7. I really wonder what kind of character they're going to make.
Get ready for the next battle.
Any guesses, Yaks? On like style and
Round 1.
or play style,
Fight.
if you don't want to narrow it down to a martial art. Nice custom. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Most likely
Round 2.
something really stupid. Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
かないものね。
Round 4. Fight.
突き槍手をにかける。でいはやせやbez litości próbuj dalej bezwstydnie co heja
Oh man. Okay.
Final round. Fight.
nic takiego! To koniec! Nic takiego!
Oh, that's unlucky.
You lose.
Oh, if I'd have won that, it would have got the win streak bonus. Yeah, I mean, I know you didn't play Street Fighter 5, but if you want to Google Manat,
Kończymy przed moim kolejnym spotkaniem.
that would be something really stupid, like a character like Manat.
Nic takiego! To koniec!
Oh, so you wanna Killer Instinct Thunder or what's his name from MK? Oh man, what is his name? Thank you, Sword. And thank you, dudes, for everything over the last 5 years that I've had a purple sub button. Not Kodal Khan. I was thinking, Knight. The tribal guy with the bow and arrow. Nightwolf, thank you.
Round 3. Fight.
Thank you, that was gonna bug me. We're speculating on what kind of style the new original character for Tekken 8 is gonna be right at the end of Season 2. They could go the native route and have them be somewhat related to Julia Chang or something like that. You know what, I could see that.
Tamta restauracja jest jeszcze otwarta.
I do really like Julia though. Tekken 4 Julia was peak.
Kończymy przed moim kolejnym spotkaniem.
Fight.
Hey man, we wouldn't even have another Tekken without those big wigs. Let's not forget. So you know, I do have respect for the team. Although I'm not saying you don't. But like, you know, they're the producers and that. And the producers are the money. So.
Próbuj dalej, bezwstydnie!
Boom. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the reality is my gaming budget is probably about to massively shrink. So yeah, I've really got to love this Tekken because, to be honest, what my gaming future is probably going to look like is similar to how my gaming life was like in the 90s. You buy one game every few months, if you're lucky. And you play the fuck out of that one game you buy. Like, that's basically what the future's gonna look like. But I'm gonna embrace it. Because out of necessity, really. Luckily, I have a massive backlog. Oh, hey, I've been bitching on Twitter. It's been that kind of week. I'll bitch on Twitter. I will. Yeah. I will. Like, that's the only thing it's good for now. Didn't you know? Like, yeah. Because like, Twitter got ruined. By the way, hello and welcome to everybody. I've been an affiliate for 5 years. And it's all thanks to all of you. So thank you all so much. Thank you all so much.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, hey, man.
I just thought I'd say hello. I'm doing some stuff at the moment.
Well, you've just tuned in, like you've jumped into my 5-year Twitch affiliate anniversary stream. So hey, thanks, man.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, we're gonna because Dondi said so. We're gonna be on PlayStation version of DOA 5 tonight. So hope you don't mind.
Right. Did you play? I think I saw something about Corey wanting to play some people in a second.
Yes, and then he's already left. He's already left.
Okay.
But that's kind of why I'm here. Like, yeah.
Okay.
In addition to, of course, I was gonna stream something today. Like, I've been skipping a few days, but I wasn't gonna skip today. Yeah. And I do want to, like, while I've got a bunch of you here, I do want to apologize for any streams missed. A lot's going on in regards to my personal care that's kind of stressful, so I've needed to just focus on that. And the same will be true for the week ahead, but I will stream when I can. And I thank everybody for their support and understanding. Oh my god, Lars.
Ours.
How are you, man? I saw some really adorable snaps on socials. Glad you had a great day yesterday.
I'm good. I'm alright. She likes to take her pictures.
Dude, I firmly believe it's a good thing, man.
Absolutely.
You gotta make those memories.
Absolutely. It's not something I'm used to doing, so I'm kind of glad she is, because even when I go on holiday and stuff, my uncle used to be like, what, you didn't take any pictures? People be like, you didn't take any pictures? I'm too absorbed in what's going on at the time to take a picture.
Yeah.
You know?
Whereas me,
I'm getting better at it.
I am one of those people of like, oh, we should capture this moment. We should capture this moment. I definitely am one of those people.
Yeah, no, I agree that you should capture the moment. It's just that I get too absorbed in the moment and then forget to...
Yeah.
So I'm in total agreement.
You almost wish
that's
that
the funniest part.
You almost wish you were famous enough to where you don't even have to remember to capture the moment. You've got, like, wherever you go, somebody follows you and captures the moment.
Yeah, bro, you just like, yeah, got a photographer, just take, and that's the thing, she doubles up as that.
Yeah.
And actually, what I think is really cool is that it makes sense as to why I pretty much, because although she was on our house in Trelaws, she I'm trying to figure out why oh, that's why. Although she was in our house in Trelaws, I really got to talk to her in photography class, right?
Yeah.
And it now makes sense as to why she was in it. She really likes photography.
Yeah.
She just does it, takes pictures of everything, everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. And that's what those kind of classes are for. And I really appreciate when people go to college and university and they do these things and then they try to use it, even if they're not making money from it.
Yep.
Because too many people, it kind of annoys me. You'll go and do something like, I don't know, art.
Or music.
Or music.
Let's get the elephant out of the room. Yep.
Or music. And you really love music. And then you've gone, but even with you did it at college. Yeah? You didn't, college is free. You didn't go to university and spend tens of thousands of pounds in debt to go and do it.
No, true.
Only to then not do it.
Only that, the thing is, that's just because of my family situation at the time, which of course you know. But like, yeah, I think it ended up being a wise decision though, because like you say, it's such a difficult industry to break into, regardless of what certificates you have.
But even without breaking, I'm not even talking about breaking into the industry. I'm talking about just doing it.
Well, I am writing. I'm back to writing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. People won't even do it. I know people that have like sound engineering degrees and stuff. Yeah. Oh, so are you making like music? No. I'm working for the council in the mental health section. I'm like, cool. I get that's your job. You need to make money, but are you not doing? You know, I don't get it.
Yeah, the hobby I mean, you're looking at it, folks. This 5-year journey of Twitch affiliation, definitely, this is where I facilitate the social need of my life, for the most part. And I thank everybody for hanging around, because it's not a social stream without you, so thank you all very much. You know?
Yeah, I was trying to explain to my carer about doing things for the sake of sort of learning skills and doing things. Everything doesn't need to be about money. Like streaming, one of the things that I think about streaming is that it encompasses so many other things as well as the stream. Because eventually you have marketing involved. If you care about people actually watching your stream, you need to understand marketing, right? You need to understand communication. You need to understand how to identify trends, or how to identify the right people who are within a certain sector, so that you know who to properly collaborate with. Because it don't make sense if you have a RPG stream. It don't make sense you collaborating with a music stream. Well, actually, no, that's not a good thing. Racing stream.
Yeah. I know what you're
saying. Yeah, like all these things are
says
cool.
It'll be Aris, one of the best beards in the business. Yeah.
No, but even Aris, I would argue Aris is a bit of
anomaly.
He's a bit misleading. It's misleading. He looks like he doesn't care about what he's doing, but actually all of the things that I've mentioned, he's actually doing. Whether he realizes that or not. He's realized his niche is that sort of rough and ready kind of, how can I put it?
There's a reason why he never fixes his green webcam, chat. There's a reason.
Exactly. He's been able to fix that for a very long time. There's a reason he hasn't done it. There is also a reason why he has that style of stream.
Commentary,
Not over edited, not all of this stuff. It's more like the normal everyman stream if you think about it. Right?
On purpose.
Then you on purpose, right? Then you factor the fact that he plays what he wants to play, sure. But every once in a while I'll go through the stream and I'll notice he's playing First Strike. Because he wants to play First Strike. And then there's people that want to watch First Strike, like me.
Yeah.
So I will then watch his stream. You know, and like you've got. I think Iris is just great, man. I love the way his things is really funny. Like that whole thing, that whole thing has become a meme where he says, "Look at the screen, Mike. Look at the screen." That's literally become a meme. Like if someone had a soundbite of him saying that, "Look at the screen, Michael."
Yeah.
With the helicopter, or like oh hell no, that one. Honestly, if he had that as a soundbite, he'd be rich. Look at the screen, Mike. Look at the screen. But what I find with, even if you're variety
well, thank you, because I was suitably distracted there to take the L on that one, and now I've got a demo chance coming up. And I was looking at the screen. It's all right. No, I need to be able to perform with distractions, man. I'm glad you're here. Like, you know.
I'm being undecidedly British and sitting my teeth. Oh, Cassiopeia. Oh, okay. The crew. The mix-ups on this weekend.
I was watching it yesterday. Let me tell you what. Watching JDCR play is fun, man. Damn.
I have been trying to tell you this. It's fun, but also
I did know, but like, dude, he had a set versus Sephi, I think, and it went to like literally last round. It was literally, it could have gone either way, to be honest. But it was so entertaining to watch. And that's the thing. Tekken 8 at a high level is actually still very good to watch.
It is, but I think one of the key things with Tekken 8 though is you don't need to know as much about Tekken in order to have that fun. Yeah. And I think that's the part that I think old heads like myself, we kind of, I've had to come to terms with this. Yeah. Is the fact that like
and let's be clear, that's exactly what the devs intended. Like that was what they're going for. They wanted to create a game with
They said this in the beginning.
Hold on, my mum's ringing. Hang on.
Hey, mum. Cool. Oh, interesting. It's already 1-0, and that's when the stream starts. Why?
That's alright, it was just mum letting me know she's arrived. She's at a UB40 gig today.
Red, white. Sorry.
Stay close to me.
Ready for the next battle.
Don't let me be in love.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that they became famous in the UK. Because if they were in America, everyone would be screaming cultural appropriation, blah 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 blah, and we were just like,
oh, legalize it. Don't advertise it. Dude.
No, but
I don't know.
Real talk though. Legalize it.
That song of theirs is funny. Like the first time I heard that, I'm like, they're not even trying to be subtle here. Like.
They are straight up saying legalize it. And to be fair, if we did do that, we might be making more money as a country and we wouldn't be having the problems we're having. I'm just saying. Because then once you legalize it, you can tax it. I'm not sure what we're talking about.
And before Twitch or YouTube make up a stink, alright? All we're talking about is song lyrics here. Alright?
Yes.
Chill.
Yes. Which is why I'm not saying specifically what they're talking about, even though we all probably know what they're talking about.
UB40.
Yes, UB40. Yep. Some lads from, I think they're Birmingham. Is it Birmingham? Were they
You
from
know
Birmingham?
what, man?
I think they're from Birmingham.
I think some of them might be, yeah.
But it's a bit before our time, I think. We weren't born yet. Well,
But yes.
it was a sad time when the drummer died.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Formed in 1978.
Oh, damn.
Formed in... Okay, come on, Wikipedia. You can do better than that.
10 years before I was.
Yeah. Well, we...
Yeah. Oh my
They've
god.
sold 70 million records worldwide. Awesome. The ethnic makeup of the band original lineup was diverse, with musicians of English, Welsh, Irish, Jamaican, Scottish, and Yemeni parentage.
Dude, how many members of the band are what?
Well, quite a few, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. Birmingham, England. Members: Jimmy Brown, Robin Campbell, Earl Falconer, Norman Hassan, Matt Doyle, Jared Gordon, Gilly G, Matt Campbell, Martin Meredith, Ian Thompson, and Lawrence Parry.
Right. Yeah.
So there were a lot. Past members: Ali Campbell, Yomi Babayami, Jimmy Yim, Lynn, Brian Travers, Mickey Virtue, Astro, and Duncan Campbell. So the current members, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And past members, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there, how many members? 11. Which means when you sell those million copies as a band on a major label, it looks good, but truth is, none of you lot are getting money. You're probably gonna need a job. Because once you split that 11 ways, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And the thing is, it won't even be 11 ways because there's the labels and, you know.
Yeah, but I was talking about after that.
Yeah.
After that, because you don't even get to see the money until they've taken production costs, mixing costs, all of that.
I mean, Ozzy had his last gig. How did that go? I didn't actually watch the live stream. But I hope it went well.
What, Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, he did one more gig, didn't he? And then he had loads of bands, including Tool, perform as well.
I love people like that, you know, even if I don't know that, because I don't really, I know of Ozzy Osbourne, but I don't know his music or anything like that. I'm not going to pretend that I do. But what I do respect is when bands have been around for fucking young.
Oh, dude, there
like
were so
50
many
years.
bands involved with this gig yesterday, like so many. Or that have left messages that played during the gig, or, yeah.
Yeah, but that's great because it shows they're there because they respect what Ozzy Osbourne has done, and he's been around for
got
so
into music because of his music. You know what I mean? That's
exactly
why, yeah.
like, and he's been around there for so long, and this is what I appreciate. They've been around for so long. You don't have the bullshit like we do in rap, where it's like you hit 30 and all of a sudden the fan base, Andy, yeah, is like, dude, why are you still rapping? Why not? What do you mean? Why not? Nas is still the best rapper in the game. I don't care what you say. He's 50. Yeah? It pisses me off.
This is gonna really annoy a lot of people, so I need to apologize first. But like, well, he's alive for one thing, so that's an achievement.
It's funny, but not funny, because it is kind of true. He's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, firstly, if you listen to a lot of his first album, Illmatic, you'll understand as well. Again, this is why that's a classic. You'll understand as well why he's lucky to be alive, because he talks about a lot of that in that album. If you actually listen, it's like, what the fuck? This is what goes on in your life, bruv.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
You know?
Because that's why a lot of the, you know, the songs, like the greats in that genre, you know, like you say, the lyrics, it's heavy stuff, but it's because it happened. They didn't just dream it, you know?
Exactly. And what I find yesterday, I saw an article, it's gonna make you laugh. So apparently there is a rap supergroup about to be formed, Andy, if you know who any of these people are, gold star, because you're not supposed to, okay? Because these guys are old. They predate us.
Wasn't
yeah?
like D12 basically a supergroup? But like, how many rappers can we get in one rap band? Like,
No, not by definition. No, they were just a group. But the cool thing about them was they were a group of essentially Eminem's friends.
Yeah.
Who came from Detroit, who happened to rap and became a group. And because Eminem became this big thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Because he thank you. He became, because he's their friend and he's the first one who got in the door. And this is why I have a lot of respect for Eminem, right? He did what he did. He became popular. Some say it's because his rap skills. Some say it's because he's white. I think it's a bit of both. But when he got through the door, it's not just him that benefited from that. He bought 50 Cent. He bought his D12, his friends. He bought through Royce the 5'9", who had been rapping for years.
Yeah.
He gave him a chance. So a lot of people are now benefiting directly from Eminem getting his chance. Because he got his chance, all these people are now succeeding and be able to eat. And one of those people is 50 Cent. 50 Cent has gone on to become this big sort of entertainment mogul because he makes a lot of money from his TV shows that he creates. Right? So now he's pushing that forward and giving even more people a chance that wouldn't otherwise have a chance if he wasn't successful.
Yeah, you love to see that.
You love to see that, always. But that's how we get better as a world, in my opinion. Everybody pay it forward. You know? But yeah, going back to what I was saying, so there's a supergroup that is going to be formed. It features KRS-One, Rakim from Ruby and Rakim, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane.
I love these names, man.
Yeah, I know. This is when rap was really cool. Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, and KRS-One is literally stands for something. KRS literally means knowledge reigns supreme over everyone.
Oh, okay.
It's literally, and his name is Christopher. So, and what's really cool about this group, Andy, is all of these people are legends that really made their name in the 80s before we were born, and the 70s. Yeah?
Right, yeah.
And they've literally gone in their 50s, which again, all these young kids are like, you're old, why are you still rapping? Because that's the nonsense that Will Smith is getting now, and he just released an album last week.
Yeah.
Right? These are all guys that those kids will be like, you're old, why are you still rapping? Those old guys will come back and they're like, you know what, fuck it, these kids don't know what they're doing. Let's show them how it's done.
Yeah.
Let's not just talk shit and put down the young people. Let's actually come back and show them how it's done.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Because because you aren't releasing stuff, and I'm a classic example actually at this point, because obviously I haven't released an album since 2009. That doesn't mean I didn't write new songs that you guys haven't heard. That totally happened.
It just means that they didn't. Sometimes you can make new music and it doesn't fit into a unified project.
It's just basically what's happened. Yeah, like.
Yeah. I mean, you could have dropped a single or two, you know. But
I could totally do those kinds of things, and I've considered it. But I've always been a very old school album kind of guy. I like to collect ideas until I've got an album, and then yeah.
I understand what you're saying though, like because they don't always fit together into the same puzzle.
Yeah.
You know, and so you can't forcefully put these things together because it will just sound wrong. You know,
yeah.
I completely get it. You know, the only thing is whenever you do decide to release something, remember momentum is important. So even if you just drop a single, you know, it reminds people, oh, Andy exists.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
you know. But it's a beautiful thing seeing these because a lot of younger fans who may not even know. Do you know we are? I love doing this to people. Do you know, Andy? We are so old that there are 20-odd-year-old people who did not know that Will Smith was a rapper until he released an album last week.
Oh my god. Why you gotta do this to me, man?
I don't know how they didn't know Will Smith is a rapper because Summertime literally gets rinsed everywhere every fucking summer.
It does, yeah.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Every summer. He doesn't have to do it. It's like Sir Mix-a-Lot's. I don't even know what the song's called. I just know the first 4 lines. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh,
that guy.
Baby
that
got
guy.
back.
That's it. Thank you. Baby got back. That guy, I don't even know if he released another song. All I know is he's been making stupid amounts of money off of that one song since it came out. One time, he said, in an interview, he said in total, he's made about $150 million off of publishing alone on that one song.
It's crazy.
One song. It makes me stop and think, how much money did Michael Jackson make off of Thriller?
Yeah.
Like, it's mad, man. It's crazy. Like, music is a beautiful thing. It is. I had a big conversation with my mum's friend, Virgo, who's the guy who came to fix my USB ports on my computer.
Oh yeah.
Turns out he's really into music. Like his big thing is music, and he was telling me about being an independent artist and how things work and how you make money.
Yeah.
And we were just talking. Literally, he was fixing my computer, but we ended up having a 2-hour conversation about why a lot of British music ends up going unheard, even though it's fantastic. Why and how he makes money from it, and he was talking about things like publishing and like.
By the way,
how
I
you do
still
it
see
as
the chat, and I
independent
agree. Yax, classic Linkin Park is awesome. I really do
Absolutely.
prefer their earlier albums personally. It's not that the new stuff is bad. In fact, I did actually quite like the new album more than I was
Yeah.
expecting to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like their earlier.
It's a
stuff.
bit like Linkin Park to me relates to the same thing with Tekken and Street Fighter. You know, I don't think their new stuff necessarily. We're not the fan base.
And I'm the same with Muse. I really like early Muse, but you know what happened like with Muse and Success and bigger budgets, and therefore bring in more artists. Like, you know, the albums literally became kind of more orchestral.
As well. Is that all right?
You know, more
Thank you.
orchestral.
Thank you very much.
The live gigs got kind of like, you know, instead of clubs, it was stadiums, and as a result, like the actual performance becomes more theatrical as well. I always think Muse were more interesting to me as a smaller band, personally. But it's not to say their new stuff is bad. It's just that I prefer their grassroots kind of stuff, you know.
Do you have a mental psychological bias against people against successful bands?
No.
Because there are some people who have this thing where when the band becomes bigger, they now hate it because they're bigger. They're not this special thing that you now know.
No, because I mean, you know, 9 Inch Nails are filling stadiums too. They're still my favorite band, you know.
Okay.
So.
Because I thought about that with regards to myself when.
But like another example of a band where I love their music and now I kind of don't is Nickelback, right? When Nickelback gained like massive success, their music literally changed because I'm assuming because
they became a different band.
Yeah, the label wanted it to change, you know.
A good example of this as well, like you won't know any of these people, but it's fine. Chip or Chipmunk as he used to be known. He literally called that because his tip front teeth when he was younger. People used to take the piss out of him and call him Chipmunk. When he got notoriety and started to become famous, because he was born and raised here in London, he was doing like pirate radio and all this stuff, and he would put together a mixtape and stuff.
I just want to take a second to read what Yax is saying as well, so he's part of the conversation too. But he was saying that Metallica is also a case of this, where modern Metallica is just not the same as old stuff, because you know there's more influence, like controlling factors in the creation process, whether it be the label or other songwriters that they bring in, or you know. Yeah. Because they're trying to follow trends and make the most money.
Yeah, but sometimes it's also the band themselves. This is what I'm getting to. Sometimes it's also the artists themselves. In the case of Chipmunk, what happened with him is he came from grime music, yeah? Grime music is a very distinctly British thing. Yeah. Not even British, I'd even say London thing almost, right? Yeah. Like people outside of, they don't get it. They don't. It sounds like noise to them. Yeah. And he knew that, and so when he got signed to Sony in 2009, when he got a major label deal from Sony, he literally said, "I already had 2 pop songs written and produced and ready for my album on the Sony, because I knew that the grime stuff I was known for was not gonna get them the numbers that they would want." So he went in with the album already done, and it mostly being rap/pop influence. It wasn't a case of Sony said he has to do this. It was a case of he felt he had to do that to get the numbers, because as much as he has his fans, he knew those fans were not large enough to get the numbers that Sony BMG would need.
Right.
Yeah. And sometimes that happens that way, which is sad, but I understand it. What's actually happened with Chip now, years later, because he's still going, is that he'd had his little major label stint. It got him in the charts a few times.
And now he's able to branch out into what fans will see as experimental, like, oh man, now he's doing really weird stuff. No, that's the stuff he always wanted to do. And now that he has fans, he can take more creative risks.
Yeah, he's had that, but he's had that moment as well. And now he's come full circle and he does more of his grime stuff again. And people are like, oh, you've gone back to grime. It's like, yes, because now he owns his own label. Now he does what he wants. But because he had that pop stint, more people know of him through Oopsie Daisy and all that stuff. So now he's doing his own stuff. Why does his music sound like this? And then the core fan base comes back and goes, because he's always sounded like this. Do your homework. So they do their homework and they're like, oh, this is who Chip is. See how that works?
Yeah.
So it could be, assuming all of Metallica lives long enough, it could be that eventually they go back to doing some of the stuff that we liked before.
I did quite like the, you know, some stuff on the newest album. I did.
Yeah, but this whole thing.
Anger was the one where I listened to it and I'm like, wait, what is this? But then again, that was an album that grew on me over time. Like, I listened to it more and I ended up liking it more on subsequent listens.
I used to wonder if I had a nostalgia like major nostalgia bias, because when I listen to a lot of music. When I listen to a lot of music, the things I tend to enjoy most comes from like the 90s and like early 2000s. Yeah. But that being said, there is actually a decent amount of new music that I like as well.
Yes.
And I'm trying to figure out whether that's because it sounds a bit more like the 90s or if it's just because these people actually have fucking talent.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's another thing as well. There's a lot of people who are getting places in music nowadays who are absolutely talentless. And the only reason they're getting anywhere is because the technology is fantastic. The major labels know how to market that and they look good. Basically.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna say no names, Spring Carpenter, but you know.
CP skills, everybody.
Ooh, Daigo's streaming. I thought you said you're not gonna stream no more. Daigo, you liar.
Hey, why you watching Daigo stream here? Like twitch.tv/Sportest is the place to be. 5 years affiliate today.
My bad. Sorry. Guys, watch Fortessa TV. Daigo doesn't speak English at all.
There you go.
In fact, all he's actually doing is talking. He's not actually playing anything. So, yeah, watch Fortessa TV. I don't know what all these eyeball things mean. Oh, top clips. Top cheerers. Jesus Christ!
But Jesus is a Twitch channel? What?
Probably. Someone's probably called themselves Jesus Christ and done it. Yeah. I'm just looking at Daigo's. I'm looking at Daigo's top cheerers.
Oh, okay.
There's a guy called. Good luck pronouncing that, right? But he cheered 300,000 bits.
Wow.
The next one under that, Take It Easy, 55, 297,000 bits. I think the top three would just compete with each other at that point.
I mean, you know, over several years, you know, I have cheered 54,000 or something like that, 55,000. But that took a long time.
It's not a bad thing if you have the money and you want to support your favorite streamer. Please do that. You know, it's a great thing.
Like, yeah, I've definitely done that. But like, yeah, literally a little bit at a time type thing. Like, I wouldn't do anything like that in one go. I couldn't do anything like that in one go.
But that's how most people should do it, a little bit at a time. I think we got, remember, everything's relative. You know, £100 to you and me is a decent chunk of money. £100 to my mum, not so much.
Right,
I mean, it is, but it's not.
No, I get what you mean. She by the way, for context, chat, Mama CP Skills is in a very good job. Well, I say good job. Good in inverted. It pays well. Whether it's good is a whole other question.
No, it is good. It is good because I asked her the other day and she was like, I'm like, Mum, you know you're getting closer to retirement. She looked at me and went, retirement? What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. Speak English. I laughed at her. She's like, what?
I mean,
you want to like?
I respect it, man. Like, the thing is, what I've realized with some people, right, is that there is a subset of people that if they were retired, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Like if they lived our lives as an example, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves, even though they could just look at what we do and do similar things. They wouldn't necessarily be okay with that.
No, she gets bored. She really enjoys art, because I talk to her about it all the time. She's like, she really enjoys the fact that she has to deal with different types of people, and then there's all these different problems that come up that you have to find solutions for, and every day is different. You know, you don't really know what's gonna hit you, but you have to deal with it when it comes. And yeah, it's stressful. She's like, it's very stressful.
I did,
but that's why they pay her what they pay her.
I did actually hit a no contest on that one because, first of all, the option came up, so obviously that proves the connection was rocky enough for that to come up. But I'm like, yeah.
Found myself watching a YouTube video that was really good. They were talking about like fighting games and stuff, and in the comments someone said something along the lines of the fact there's a lot of people who feel like you have to go into training mode and do things in training mode, and they find it quite boring. And it's always very interesting when people say these things to me, because I'm like, I'm so old. I remember when we didn't have training mode.
See, I remember tuning into Maximilian's stream where he was playing the Switch 2 version of Street Fighter 6, which I also own, right? And the thing is, obviously the first thing he did was like hook up it's called an Octo fighting stick. It plays on everything. Dreamcast.
I know what that is.
Yeah, it's an insane stick. Anyway, it works on the
Yeah.
Switch too just fine as well. But like, the first thing he does, practice mode, and then really enjoys like doing Terry combos and stuff. And I almost feel like it's a chicken and egg situation where like, if my execution was better, and I was better at just figuring out combos and juggles, I would then in turn enjoy the process of finding that stuff more. But because I can't even like do basic stuff, then the whole
I'll let you
idea
finish,
of
Rob.
practicing it just doesn't appeal to me. So it's like, but you can't get to where he is. Oh. Back. Sorry, my once again my Thunderbolt dock did a thing. Are we back? Are we good?
You're gone. You're back now, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I almost feel like, you know, you can't get to where he is without that practice. But like,
Okay,
yeah.
I disagree with what you're saying only because you are half right when you say you can't get to where he is without that practice. However, I think there are different ways to do that practice. Yeah? He does the way he does it because he's that kind of person and he enjoys that.
Yeah.
If you watch Juicebox FGC, he will have whole streams that are 5 hours long of him doing normal moves, not special moves, normal moves, and him making notes on Google Docs of all the different frames and all the different in different situations and this, that, and the third. He takes it to the extreme. I don't even think Max would do that. I don't think any average person would want to do that. They would find it extremely boring. I only find it interesting because while he's doing that, he responds to his chat a lot, and we can talk about concepts within fighting games, right? If it wasn't for the fact that he was so responsive to his chat and so willing to teach, I would not watch his stream at all because it's boring as fuck.
I just
right?
want to answer Salt Humor's stream question, where like what the fuck that was. I'm sorry it was loud. Was my Thunderbolt dock briefly disconnecting itself and reconnecting? This has happened ever since like I was doing the Formula 1 playthrough. But I think it's something. It's a heat-related issue with my Thunderbolt dock, which doesn't have a built-in fan, and even though it's going to cost me several hundreds of pounds, I'm considering replacing it with another one that does have a built-in fan, which has since launched after buying my setup, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, that's what that was. I think my dock's overheating. Because of course I've changed my capture card, which initially I thought it was my old capture card. It still happens on my new one. But yeah.
But I say what I'm saying to say that like someone like Maximilian, when he started playing fighting games, like I was saying before, there was no training mode, right? He played in the arcade. You couldn't do what he's doing now when he's practicing combos and stuff like that. The way you learned combos was you got the knockdown or you got enough space on the screen so your opponent couldn't do nothing,
Okay,
and then you tried it at that point.
Okay, after this set, I've just noted my webcam is not present. So yeah, I've got to unplug and replug in my webcam.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
the laptop's cool. It's the Thunderbolt dock behind the laptop that is not cool, and there's no vents on it either, so it just gets hot. Like it's actually a pretty bad design when you think about it. Because my entire screen setup is hooked up to this thing, a 4K display, the internet, webcam, microphone, everything I need is in this one thing with no cooling fan. So in a way I'm not surprised that it conks out for a split second every now and again. But I have noticed as well, like because obviously I've had my computer since November. This has only really been an issue since the Formula One streams, which, when did I start that? In the summer. So, yeah. I think it's literally like the house is warmer.
I was gonna say to your like British buildings generally are very well insulated compared to other places in the world. Like they are built to keep heat in, and I don't think when the people make these products, we're not at the top of their list for concern necessarily.
No.
So things are more likely to overheat in our buildings if we're not careful. And also, aircon is not really a thing because generally speaking, UK is not hot most of the time. Cold.
Yeah, I have noticed the webcam has not come back, so after this set, I will fix that.
Also, as well, like going back to your practice thing, yeah, you don't need to be in practice mode for hours. It's a very common misconception of fighting games. What you do need to do though is not get caught up in winning and losing if you want to take that other approach.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Another thing I've started doing, this might sound funny because people might be like, why weren't you doing that in the first place? You got streams. What I've actually started doing is like I watch people's streams and I'm literally focused on, like for example, I might King J plays Leroy. I like Leroy, so I'm watching his stream because he's playing Leroy and he's one of the few people that does it. And I'm like, what is he doing? Okay, he's punishing this with this. He side steps here. Why? He does this combo. I don't know how to do any of those moves in that combo because I don't play Leroy like that. But I can remember what that looks like in my head if I've seen it enough times, and then figure out how he's doing those moves. You know? And I'll be like, okay, so this combo that someone who is at a much higher level than me is doing that, you know? Learn from the people that are better than you when you watch them, because it would make your path a lot less frustrating. But don't focus so much on combos, like focus also on why they're doing certain things. Yeah. Why are you sidestepping? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And then the journey becomes a lot more fun. Yak's always, you know, his character always looks like, makes you feel like you're on some kind of class A drugs when he's playing. It's like, why is he doing what he's doing, you know? And it might be because it's just habit, you know? Or it might be because he knows you have a habit of doing very linear moves, so he's gonna sidestep all the time, and something of yours is gonna whiff, and that gives him an advantage to then push. At the time. Mute.
All right. Oh god. Come on, Eddie. Alright, bear with me. We might get more issues, but I'm going to attempt to fix webcam. Okay? Hold on to your butts. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it in again. But yeah, it seems that when stuff comes back, potentially not everything comes back. Which maybe is a reason to not actually bring it back, but I'm bringing it back. Okay, yeah, it complained. Complain again as I plug it back in. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. There we go. Fucking technology, man. I cannot afford another Thunderbolt Dark. But I have found a model with a cooling fan, and I do think that might be what I need. So we'll save up. Says he who has a financial assessment for his care on the 8th. But hey, that's life. Needless to say, I want to thank everybody that supported me over the last 5 years of streaming and in life and everything. And yeah, bit by bit we'll try and get the things that I think I need for both streams and life in general. CP, you still there?
Yep.
What is the dock sitting on? Just my wooden desk. I don't know whether it's got rubber feet to have a gap or anything, but this is the thing. The dock has no vents. Literally no ventilation, which is very bizarre to me. But at the time that I bought it, it was like one of the best... Well, even if it wasn't one of the best docks, the thing is, all the different Thunderbolt docks out there, they've all got different ports on them. I had a certain number of USB-As that I needed. I wanted there to be a power button so that it wasn't on at all times, because a lot of docks out there don't even have a power off button. So, yeah, when I got it, it was at the time.
Get ready for the
That could be
next
the problem,
battle.
would hold heat. Right, yeah, I think I'm just going to change dock when I can. Obviously, I didn't know this would happen.
Skończymy przed moim kolejnym spotkaniem.
When I bought the thing and my MacBook. But I do think what's actually happening is that it's overheating. Which is annoying because it wasn't cheap either.
Now, I remember some content creators talking about how they had to get like aircon in the room that their stuff was in just because it started overheating all the time. So I don't even think it's a matter of the product that you've got. I think it's just the way that buildings are built and how hot it's getting, you know. I have a portable aircon unit that even I've had to turn them from time to time this summer. It's not too bad right now though. I think honestly, assuming we live long enough, before we die, like aircon might become like a standard thing in Britain. Like they have to, something they have to legally do because it's just that hot.
CP skills, always the optimist.
I mean, if you're alive, you have to find a way out of the problem, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, maybe this is my sign. I should stop playing ranked.
What's happened?
What do you think, man?
I mean, yeah, you lost, but that's normal for all of us.
Yeah. It really is the case that there's certain matchups I don't get exposed to very often. So when they happen, it's like, fuck.
Round one.
How many Oscars do I have to lose to?
To be fair, some of it is that character's. That matchup is just kind of difficult because the character. I think so anyway. I'm waiting for Fakaram now.
Well, you don't have to wait long, son. Tomorrow.
Nah. Did you see? Have you seen what's going on with his moves? Because that IGN starter guide thing's come out.
Yeah.
Someone else posted a small clip on X of his teep. I don't know if you know what a teep is.
No.
So teep is like a sort of, it's a push kick that Muay Thai fighters do to create space, right? So Fakaram has a teep, obviously, right? And as you can see, he's a big guy, right?
Yeah.
And they showed his teep, and it might as well be a fireball. It goes like 3/4 of the screen, cause he jumps forward as well. And people are like, oh my fucking god, what's wrong with these people? Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, it's a teep. It's supposed to create space. It's creating space. Like, I'm damn near on a different stage. It's definitely creating space. You can't argue. I don't know. I've leaned into the bullshit of Tekken 8. I'm like, fuck it, just do it. Just make everyone really powerful. Like, fuck it. Ooh, Pad Life.
Oh, are you watching Mix Up again?
Yeah, it's on again.
Oh, it just started.
Yeah.
Might raid into it if I'm able to.
But like, it's really cool. Pan Life and Rukang are commentating.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not in the UK and. Ooh.
Yeah, it's in Lyon.
I haven't missed the Tekken World Tour tournament yet. Oh, that's cool.
That's the only reason why you wanted your date to be yesterday. Wait, no, well, Mix Up was yesterday too. Hello.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking me.
Hello? Hang on, somebody might be at the door. Fuck, I'm in a hold on. Yep, somebody's definitely at the door. Hang on! Please wait! Hold up! Oh, fuck!
Used to be all the time.
Wait!
And that too.
Please wait! I can't believe I have to do this! I'm so sorry to the player! Right. Video doorbell. Video doorbell. Video doorbell. Video doorbell. Video doorbell. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay. Hey, Sam. I'm on my way, Sam. I'm on my way. Right, hang on a minute. I should take my phone with me.
Oh, JDCR's playing. I don't think JDCR has gotten this far in any tournament this year.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so my sister wasn't happy with how slowly I answered the door, but I'm blaming
Is it?
my video doorbell ring for being slow to connect. Because here's the thing, I don't want like there was no way I was gonna answer the door without finishing the set I was on, right? That's just disrespectful. Two, yeah, I didn't want to open up my garage and the door unless I knew who it was actually out there. And three, it takes me a while because I have to de-headphone, like get the wheelchair sorted. I mean, you all understand. But yeah,
I do.
I apologize to my sister because she is going to be coming back and stuff. I am going to end the stream here. So I'm very sorry for the anticlimactic finish. I'm also sorry to the player that I couldn't actually finish the set with. Were they on the PlayStation? If they were, I'm gonna shoot them a message. Let's have a look. Recent opponents. No, they were on PC. Oh man.
I mean, technically, I'm sure you can thing them on Steam, no? Can't you message them?
Well, it's finding out their Steam name, which I don't know whether this is... No, this isn't going to mention it. And of course, Tekken name is different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very sorry. Either way, I am going to leave it here. I'll be back later for DOA 5. It'll be after I've eaten dinner and my brother is going to be sorting that. So I'll probably keep it simple, like a pizza or something. But yeah, I'll be back later, guys. Sorry for the anticlimactic end. And thank you for everything over the last 5 years of me having a purple sub button on Twitch. Thank you for all your support, company, literally everything. Because, yeah. And I do apologize, even though I still have a stream schedule, I'm going to be honest, I probably won't be able to keep to it this week. Because it's a stressful week ahead as I try and improve my living situation with care and everything. So bear with me and I'll bear with you. Yeah, I'll see you all later though, because thankfully Dave is able to assist me tonight as well. And Dondi wants to play some DOA 5 on PlayStation 4. And that runs on PS5 just fine. So thank you CP Skills, thank you Hardcore, thank you Sort, thank you Yax, thank you Dondi, thank you everyone that stopped by. And yeah, you guys have yourself a nice afternoon. I'm gonna raid you over into the mix-up if I can. So yeah, see you there. Bye.